Okay, so this here is the finish, okay? And the ingredients are primed drywall, white cement with a sealer, and then a sealer on top of the white cement. Here, it's unsealed, so it's different. So there's an unsealed wall, and this is sealed up here. So there's the difference you see. The texture is amazing in this. You can use your trowel to make it even darker when you're putting it on first. So you can burnish it until you get a different color here. Or you can leave it less aggressive and show less of the trowel marks that are. So this is white Portland cement. I like to keep it in a container that has very smooth edges so I can get it out easily. So basically the process is, this is a latex sealer, 50% solid. You can buy this almost anywhere. It's just basically a white creamy substance that has lots of solid content. So I pour some out. Then I add my white cement to it. And I mix this up. And you mix it up until you get like a peanut butter consistency. And when you get a peanut butter consistency, what happens is it's pliable to the wall. It'll stick nicely. Depending on how much white cement you put in or how dry the mix is, this does affect the color. So you do get a color difference if you have it very thick or very thin, because the solids will determine what color you're going to get. Here, I'm basically chewing it up because there's little lumps. So again, this is the easiest way to get a stone wall or a cement wall look. You could put masking tape lines here and basically make it into blocks, whatever you want. But I prefer this solid look. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it on the wall. And I'm going to show you a little trick that I do. Okay, so if you look closely here, I have areas that were done a day ago. So I come back now and I'm working it in. And if you look closely, you can see how the color changes from pure white to like a greenish white. And you can see if you watch closely how I'm filling in every area. And the idea is to go left, right, left, right, left, right, just so it looks like it's textured veins. See, here I have a space, here I have a space. So I fill that in. But it actually leaves me with a texture. Okay, one thing that's really important is you don't want any high spots. So when you're finished and somebody comes and repaints this wall, they will paint the wall and it'll look like it's a completely flat wall. That's very important. Don't leave great big lumps. You don't need to, because this has so much texture already. It doesn't matter. You don't need to leave like a textured surface because it's so hard to paint afterwards. So here, let's look again. We have this area that was painted a day ago that has these spots missing. So I'm just going to come back and fill them in. And make sure you get every spot, because it does change the color of the drywall underneath, the white primed drywall. Make sure you do fill it in completely. Okay, so the only thing I need to show you is the sealing part. I'm going to take this off. Give me a second. So to seal a wall like this, let's pick an area. Okay, so right here it hasn't been sealed yet. There hasn't been a sealer here, but not here. So I basically take the pure, this is pure latex sealer. There's no cement in that. So I'll come back And I'll want to seal this area here. So it's finished. This finishes the faux finish completely. Make sure you have good lighting so you can see how your progress is going. Work it in. Now this finish is almost impossible to scratch. It's almost impossible to mark. If it gets dirty, you just wipe it clean. This is one of the best interior finishes you could make for the strength of it, because it's got cement, sealer, and then sealer as a coat. So it's the same material that seals it as what you apply it on. And highly recommended, and it really wears beautifully and it shows off the texture so incredibly well.